Hey there, Pony fan. Welcome to another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic review. Today's episode is Flight to the Finish. The episode begins with Miss Harshwinny, showing up at Cheerilee's class to tell all the colts and fillies about the Equestria Games and a very special job for some lucky foal. The job of Ponyville flag carrier. Naturally, all the kids in class are gunning for the spot.
Proof that video games don't exist on this planet.
But the Cutie Mark Crusaders have a plan to show that they're the most deserving to carry the Ponyville standard. Each team of kids has to put together a routine that shows why their hometown is so special, and to help them out is assistant coach Rainbow Dash. A very professional Rainbow Dash. But Diamond Tiara isn't about to let three blank flanks beat her at anything. After Plan A, laugh at the CMCs and call them blank flanks doesn't work.
Really, how could such tactical genius fail? All but the best laid plans, I suppose.
Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon try a new strategy. Make fun of Scootaloo's teeny tiny little wings that couldn't possibly lift up a bug, let alone a... Whoops. To make up for her insecurities, Scooty completely changes the Crusaders' routine. But when this turns out to be a dud, she gives up and tells Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle to go perform for the Games Committee by themselves. Then, in a stunning display of neutrality, Dash grabs her surrogate little sister, and of course the CMCs are named the official flag carriers of Ponyville. By a very unprofessional Miss Harshwinny. Yeah, this episode is not so much with the good. It has its moments, but overall, Flight to the Finish leaves a lot to be desired. The central failing of the episode is it's all carried by the CMCs. Now, there are some small differences in their personalities, but in general, they come off as very similar, precocious but good-hearted kids. That's why when conflict happens between the gang that isn't
nuh-uh, yeah-huh, nuh-uh, hey, look, a bird!
It feels really unnatural. They work best as pseudo-obstacles that the main six need to help get past whatever sort of thing. I feel like this was a missed opportunity more than anything. I think it would have been a great chance to actually explain why Scootaloo can't fly. I mean, is this common? Are there bunches of flightless Pegasus? Squib unicorns and earth ponies that can't grow stink on a monkey? We don't even get any more personal details on Scootaloo. We see her room. It's in one of those quaint little cottages, but that's never expanded on. Are Scootaloo's parents landlocked ponies? Is this the Ponyville orphanage? Are her parents actually Spitfire and Soren and she's a colossal embarrassment because she can't fly? What? There's also a musical number sung by the CMCs naturally. And I'll tell you right now, I doubt it's going to end up on any but the most ardent brony's iPod. I guess I don't like the tune and the lyrics don't exactly set the world on fire.
Such an incisive critique.
What do you want? I'm not a music critic. Then there's Dash. Yeah, she is not the right pony to provide objective coaching to a group of school-aged kids that include the sisters of two of her best friends and her #1 fan. That's not a criticism of her character. As the element of loyalty, I wouldn't expect her not to provide any support she could to her pals. This job is something that Applejack would be much better at. Under her honest watch, I feel like unnamed school-age background pony number 17 has just as much of a chance as Apple Bloom would. Now let's go over that masterpiece of a performance by the CMCs. Apparently it was friggin' awesome. Okay, I'm not saying it wasn't.
Private, what were you expecting? A musical rendition of The Miracle Worker?
No. But it would have helped me put the CMC's performance in context to see Snips and Snails lighting garbage on fire or Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon's self-indulgent bull. On the plus side, there are a smattering of funny lines, and Dashy trying to be objective is funny stuff. Now let's break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony Flight to the Finish. On the pro side, there are some funny gags, as well as RD's professionalism.
Short list this week.
On the downside, everything else.
Private, if it's worth criticizing.
Okay, not everything about Flight to the Finish is bad, but a forgettable song, a lack of development for Scootaloo, as well as a serious case of tell not show, really hold back an interesting concept. That's why I give My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Flight to the Finish 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching. I'm the Stupid Private.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.